In this video, we're going to be going over to a lake community in Jackson County that you will not want to miss, and that if you are looking for a lake community, a lake feel, that kind of a vibe, you definitely want to research this community. And so in today's video, I'm going to be covering that and all things the amenities with Lakewood, and we're going to get to that right now. If you are new to this channel and you want to learn all there is to know about the Kansas City metropolitan area, like where to eat, where to sleep, where to live, where to take your kids, please subscribe to this channel and click that bell so that you can be the first to learn when I post something new. Hi, my name is Anita Cordell, and I help people just like you make transitions, whether that is buying or selling. So if you reach out to me via text, call me, email me, however you want to reach out to me is fine. I love to talk real estate all day long, and I would love to help you with your transitions as well. Also, my contact information will be below in the description. In today's video, we're going to be talking about one of the lake communities that's really popular in the Jackson County area. It's called Lakewood, and we're going to talk about some of the amenities and go through all of that, and I'm going to actually take you to the community so that you can see this amazing community. Lakewood is a community that is just 2 miles south of I-70 and just west of 291. It's got about 2,200 residents in there, single family homes, and about 191 condos and townhomes. The single family homes can range anywhere between 200, which is on the older part of the community, all the way up to over $1 million, depending on the amenities that your home offers. You can actually purchase a condo if you would prefer a condo in the Lakewood community. Those range anywhere between starting around just barely under 200 all the way up to around 300, a little bit more. The HOA for the single family properties is about $159 a month, and for the condos and the townhomes, the HOA is about $127 a month. The community offers 2 lakes, all covering about 365 acres. There is a country club that is associated with or is adjacent to the Lakewood community, and that is called Lakewood Oaks Country Club. If you are a resident of Lakewood, you do have some amenities that are already afforded to you, but you do have to actually become a Gulf member if you want to have all of the amenities. Now, if you are a member of the Lakewood Property Owners Association, then you are encouraged to take full advantage of the golf course, whether that's going to the restaurants, whether that's using some of the other amenities. So you are encouraged to go and take advantage of this. There are 4 different ways that you can find out what is going on in this community. The first way is called the Ripples. It is a monthly newsletter that comes straight from the Lakewood Property Owners Association. Now, you have some options. You can get it electronically. You can also opt to have it mailed to your house if you'd rather have it in print form, and you can go to the website and read it off the website. The second way you can find out about what's going on is what's called Club Life. It is the monthly newsletter that is sent out from Lakewood Oaks Country Club. Now, that newsletter is only available electronically. The third way is the Lakewood Oaks Country Club website. There's a lot of information on there, and it is lakewoodoakscc.com. The fourth way is the Lakewood Property Owners Association website. There's a lot of events that are listed on there and a wealth of information, and that website is lpoa.com. There are a lot of ways that you can get involved with the community at Lakewood. First way is if you joined a committee. Now, there are several different types of committees that you can join. Just to name a few, there's the election committee, the activities committee, and there's even a food and beverage committee. Now, outside of the committees, if you want to join any kind of the clubs, there's a whole list of clubs that you can join. Those lists of clubs include the Garden Club, the Moms Club, a swim club, a pickleball club, a tennis club, a sail and paddle club, a Stitchers club, a yoga club, and even a bridge club. Another thing that you can do is help with events. There are a lot of events that are going on in the Lakewood community. There's a July 4th event, there's an Easter event, there are movie nights, outdoor concerts, and there's even an annual barbecue contest. Let's talk about the amenities at Lakewood. So let's first start with the pools. There are 3 different swimming pools that residents have access to. The first one is called the Lakewood Aquatic Center. The hours will vary depending on whether or not school is in session. This is the largest one of the 3 that are at Lakewood. It does have a full-blown snack bar there as well. The second one that I want to talk about is East Lake Village Pool. It's got a miniature snack bar there where it's got some candy bars and some water and just smaller snacks. The hours of that are daily from 11:30 to 8:30. And then the third one is the Lakewood Oaks Pool. You want to make sure that you check the website, especially if you have some limited time, because there might be one pool that is not open when you want to go swimming. Also too, you can buy a guest pass. The guest passes are $30 for 5 punches or $60 for 10, and they never expire. Now, if you would rather have a beach-like setting, there is a beach at the Lakewood community, and if you wanted to use one of the pleasure docks, those are also available to the residents around the lake. The lakes here are what's called a no-wake lake. That means when a boat is out on the lake, they need to go as slow as possible and still be able to move. It's basically you don't want to go fast enough to where that there is a wake that is formed or a wave. The best way to describe this is when you're in a car and you slow way down to go over a speed bump, or if you are in a school zone, that's very similar to a no-wake zone. Now, there are some lakes that actually have just a no-wake zone, but the lakes at Lakewood are actually all considered a no-wake lake. If you don't have a boat though, the Lakewood Property Owners Association has 2 pontoon boats that you can rent. You can rent them out for 2-hour blocks during the weekday, 4-hour blocks on the weekends. You can also do a full day rental, and then you can also rent on the holidays. The pricing is on the website. Now, to have fun on the lake, there are all kinds of things that you can do. You can fish. Now, there is some restrictions about the type of fish at Lakewood that you can get, but you do not have to have a Missouri fishing license in order to fish at Lakewood. Just make sure that you follow the rules and always remember to be a great angler. It makes everybody's fishing experience so much better when we all take responsibility for our own actions and make sure that we are safe out there. If you are wanting to boat, only boats that are owned by residents are allowed on the lake. They're the ones that get stickered and launched. You have to also have your boat registered at the administrative office. Now let's talk about the boat slips. Lakewood Property Owners Association leases out about 400 boat slips. They're right now currently at about a 15-year wait, so you should be able to monitor where you're at on the wait list and be able to see where you're at and how long you're going to have to wait, and hopefully your wait will not be too long. If you do not have a boat slip yet, you are already put on the wait list when you purchase a home and get your ID. The annual fee to lease out a covered boat slip is about $1,326. The annual fee to lease out a non-covered boat slip is about $969 per year. Now, Lakewood does offer a storage lot. There's about 96 spots that are there, and if you want to use one of them for about 6 months, it's $300. And if you want to store something there for a full year, the storage fee is about $600. The Lakewood Property Owners Association has racks that they can lease out. Those racks lease out for the smaller boats like pontoon boats, sailboats, canoes, and those smaller boats that you would want to have access to as well. And those racks lease out for about $56 a year. Now, there are 2 marinas at the Lakewood community. One is called East Lake Marina. The other is called West Lake Marina. The one at East Lake Marina is right at Lakewood Boulevard and Dick Hauser Drive. And West Lake Marina is at Beechwood and Gregory. Both ramps are gated, so you have to have an ID to get there. And in order to use the marinas, you have to be in good standing with your HOA dues. Now, if you've got some small kiddos and you want to go to the playground, there are 3 different playgrounds in Lakewood. The first one is called the Lakewood Cove Aquatic Center Playground, and it is located right by the Aquatic Center at 4105 Northwest Lake Drive. The second one is East Lake Village Playground at 4140 Northeast Channel Drive, and then the third one is called the Fairway Homes Playground. It's right off of Fairway Homes and St. Andrews Circle. Now let's talk about sports. All right, let's talk first about tennis. If you love tennis, you're gonna love Lakewood. There are 7 different tennis courts and 5 of them are lighted. Right beside the Lakewood Aquatic Center, there are 3 different tennis courts. They are all 3 lighted. The next 2 that are lighted are the East Lake Village courts. And then the last 2 that are not lighted are at 281 Northeast Bayview Drive. Okay, if you don't necessarily like tennis, but you love pickleball, there's a pickleball court at Lakewood. It is also located at the Lakewood Aquatic Center. There's also 2 basketball courts. One is a half court and the other is a full court. The one at the half court is right next to the Lakewood Aquatic Center, and the full court is actually next to the East Lakewood Village Pool. All right, if you're ready for the beach and you're ready to get out, try your hand at sand volleyball. There are 2 lighted sand volleyball courts. Both of them are right across the street from the Lakewood Aquatic Center. There are several different athletic fields within the Lakewood community, and the specific ones that I want to talk about right now deal with a lottery or reservation format. So if you want to reserve, if you're a coach and you want your baseball team to practice on there, then or a softball team as well as a soccer team, there are 3 fields in the Lakewood community right across the street from the Lakewood Aquatic Center. If you have a team or you want to have a practice field or whatever, you do need to reserve the spots. What happens is you go into a lottery, and once a year in the spring, there's a lottery drawing, and whoever gets drawn gets first dibs. If you aren't into softball or baseball or tennis or pickleball or volleyball, you also have the opportunity with soccer. There are 3 different soccer fields, and just like the baseball and softball, these do need to be reserved. You can reserve these fields if you didn't make it into the lottery, but just call it to the administrative office and they'll get you taken care of. A couple of the other amenities, the restaurants. The Argyle is more of an upscale restaurant where it's in the country club. It's got steaks and really nice meal options. And then St. Andrews Pub is very relaxed. You can go in and watch sports games on the big screen TV and just have a nice, relaxing time. Let's talk about golf. This is the Lakewood Oaks Country Club. The Par 71 Championship Golf Course offers about 6,300 yards of fairways and tees. Designed by Jay Revere, it first opened up in 1979. You do not have to be a Lakewood resident to be a member of the Lakewood Oaks Country Club. You can actually join, and there are several different membership opportunities for you. If you go online, you can go to the lakewoodoakscc.com and review that, and then contact them and see if it would be something that you would like to participate in. If you are a non-resident and you wanted to join the country club, like I said, there are different membership levels. To complete your country club membership, you also will have the opportunity to buy into some of the amenities, such as a pool amenity, as well as including the tennis portion of the country club. I truly hope that you have enjoyed the tour with Lakewood Community today. I hope that you enjoyed the essence. Please feel free to call me if you would like to look at any properties in here. And as always, to buy or sell, call Anita Cordell, #AnitaHome, because there's no place like home. Also, my contact information will be below in the description.